I'm not used to this kind of time zone because I normally wake up at noon. And of course, people ask me, why do you wake up at noon? And the answer is because I'm hungry, right? You listen to your body. So the first thing before you start making money is to be obedient with your body and not the other way around. Now, since all of you or most of you have your webcams switched on, fantastic. So I can do instant quizzes, because what I want to do here is to tailor my content based on the level of proficiency. So I can go right from, bare basics. I can go advanced, but I need to know what is your level of competency. Now, today I've been tasked to talk about Facebook advertising. Truth be told, it's not that I only know about Facebook advertising, but we only have an hour and a half. So there's only so much we can cover. So let me just ask all of you right now, what is your level of Facebook advertising knowledge? Maybe the best is to type in the chat. Give me a number from 1. Let's not start with 0 because that's kind of embarrassing, all right? If you have a Facebook account, then you're at least a 1. What is your level of knowledge when it comes to Facebook advertising from 1 to 10? 10 being expert, 1 being, well, I just know how to create a Facebook profile. Can you guys participate in my survey, please? 111-62115-3-115-2222222. The average score, drum roll please, seems to be 3, 4. Okay, so I'm gonna go, well, I actually prepared slightly more advanced stuff. I will need to backtrack a little bit, but it's okay. I will contextualize and help you guys follow along. Now, probably the next better question is, how many of you today have actually run a Facebook ad? Can you say I? You've run a Facebook ad before. It doesn't matter whether it's a $1 ad or $2 ad, whatever. 111, 114, 5. Do we have 6? Is becoming an auction. Do we have 7? Can we have an 8? So there are 8 of you who have run Facebook ads. Okay, so I'm in trouble. I need to, let me just contextualize my training a little bit, because as I did mention, if I go with my current syllabus, it's going to be, I'm going to be talking to myself. Let me adjust my syllabus a bit, and then we can get started. Okay, just give me a second. All right. I'm ready. That didn't take too long. Let me just share my screen and we're going to get started here. I'm going to leave the chat box open. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask me. If not, I'm just going to switch my screen right now. Hey, so welcome to the Facebook Marketing Fundamentals training. What I'm going to do here is to take you from ground zero and give you a firm foundation on how to navigate Facebook advertising. And, if you're new to digital marketing, and I saw earlier that many of you are looking to make money online, just understand that making money online is a function of 2 things. How many things are we looking at? We're looking at 2 things. Let me just share with you what those 2 things are. The two things are traffic and conversions. Okay. So understand from a digital marketing perspective, there are two parts to the equation. And this is something that I see time and time again. I mean, I go a long way back in this topic called digital marketing. I've been doing this for 20 years. And time again, I see complete beginners make fundamental, well, mindset challenges. It's like, why can't I make money? Why can't I make money? Why can't I make money? Okay, I know you want to make money. Let's start with the fundamentals. Number one, I may end up contradicting people. If I do that, I apologize. Okay, but the mindset here is that you shouldn't be focusing on making money unless you're the central bank. Okay, only the central bank prints money. Looking at many of your profile, I don't think you are the central bank. Do not take it offensively, because neither am I. So don't focus on making money. Focus on being able to create. I'm going to be specific here. You need to start focusing on creating financial value. Financial value, my friends. I want to ask you very quickly, does it make sense? Because if you want to make money, then you need to help someone make money. And this is how it's going to work, isn't it? You help others make money, and you take a percentage of what you help the other person make. So financial value is nothing more than you making money, which is percentage of the value. And let's start with just revenues. I mean, think about this. Even in the old traditional job, why does your company pay you salary? Your company pays you salary because you are directly, if you're in sales, or indirectly, HR, finance, you have a role to help the company generate revenues. That's stage one. Stage two, of course, is profits. Let's forget about profits right now. A bit too complicating, right? Revenues. So sorry to burst your bubble. I don't think there is a business model out there where you can make money without creating financial value, directly or indirectly. So get this right. I do not know anyone who's out there making money online that's not directly or indirectly creating financial value. Now, once you get this right, then the rest is easy, because you're going to ask me how. And the how is easy. The next thing I want to share with you as well, because I know that you guys are on average a 3 crowd, which means you're fairly new to this. So I'm going off that beaten track a little bit, is this. The how is important, but the why is more important. You need to get your how. You will get your how. The how is easy, my friends. Today, if you're talking about really making money, whether through business and digital marketing as a business, or investments? It's actually quite simple. The question is your why. And if you are thinking that you want to fool the world by becoming rich, but without adding real value, then you are called a modern day scammer, isn't it? And you don't want to be a scammer, my friends. There are a lot of legitimate things you can do, and you really don't want to be a scammer. So only a scammer out there gets away or tries to get away with making money without adding real financial value. I mean, come on, tell me I'm wrong, okay? People get jailed sometimes for life when they create false financial value. So we don't be doing that. But my point is this, that 50% of your journey in entrepreneurship in digital marketing is lost when you have this mindset that you want something for nothing. Friends, it doesn't work this way. You know, people talk about things like, well, you know, today there is YouTube for knowledge. I don't have to pay money for knowledge. You know what? You're half right. But you know what? It's not knowledge that makes you money either. Can you show me someone who became a digital millionaire by watching YouTube videos? I can't think of one. So the other fallacy, the other false thinking is that everything's out there for free. You know, I can learn Forex, for example. I can learn how to trade stocks by watching videos. Seriously? Show me someone, including yourself, that you have a make money formula by watching YouTube video. If you can show me that you can, you know, you're making 10 grand a month through free YouTube education, you know what? I'll give you everything I have for free. You just have to PM me later on, okay? So get those things out of your mind. Stop cutting corners. Because I'm going to tell you this. Creating real financial value is not as simple as you think it is. If it was, trust me, there wouldn't be poor people around in the world anymore. Number two is this. I want to tell you as much as I want to tell you that making money is easy. Facebook advertising is easy. SEO is easy. YouTube ads is easy. LinkedIn marketing is easy. Let me just burst your bubble right now. And again, I may contradict other speakers. I apologize. I'm going to tell you this. Nothing is easy today. Nothing is easy today. You have to understand, my friends, if you are coming on board digital marketing today, right now, with zero knowledge, you're already 10 years behind, baby. You are 10 years behind. Now, what has happened over the last 10 years? Let me just share with you a little bit, and after that, I'll get onto my syllabus for sure, right? What's the difference between now and 10 years ago? Lots. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is not static. The world is not static. You are learning. Guess what? Your competitors are also learning. Because the world is advancing. So don't only think that you are the guy that's only learning. Everyone is learning, my friend. What happens when everyone learns the same mediocre knowledge? What happens when everyone learns the same average knowledge? Well, what was a super secret 10 years ago, what was a winning ad strategy 10 years ago, no longer works well today. So what is the biggest challenge facing you as a digital marketing advertiser? I'm going to tell you, right? Let's start with fatigue. Let's start with ad fatigue. In fact, I'm going to tell you this, right? The reason why I'm sharing you all these things is because as much as you want to know what you need to do to succeed, you also need to know what not to do if you want to succeed. And trust you me, there's so much wrong teaching, wrong thinking out there that if you don't understand what you don't want to do if you want to be successful, you can be on this learning journey for a very long time and you have not made a single dollar. And you know, guess what? You don't just want to make a single dollar, do you? Is a single dollar going to change your life? No, it's not. Now, having a first sale is important, but I know what your deep desire is, which is why I'm asking you, what is your why? If you tell me your why is to live a better lifestyle than you're living right now, making more money than you ever made in your life, let's start by agreeing that that is going somewhere you have never been before, isn't it? I mean, if you want to make 10 grand US a month, and right now you're doing 3, understand that's 3 times more than you're doing today. That's the first point. The second point is that you are attempting to accomplish this with a method that you have never successfully executed before. That's point number 2. And number 3, you want to do it fast, but you've never done it that quickly before either. Make 3 times what you're making right now, or make 2 times what you're making right now with a skill set that you don't possess, customers that you don't own, systems that you don't have. Now, how's it looking right now in terms of your success? Now, look here. I'm not saying none of these things are possible. All I'm trying to say here is that start with the right mindset. There's no such thing as something for nothing. And let me just, go bash up another industry out there because we are in digital marketing, so I want to be nice to my friends and peers. Let me bash out the investment community in YouTube so that you can understand my point. If you want to learn successful trading, whether it's stocks, crypto, forex, options, let me tell you this, the only chance that you have of not bursting your bank account is to learn from someone who has been there, done that. How many of you agree with me? Just say yes in the chat. Come on, go ahead. That's the only chance. Okay. Now, then you're going to ask me, thank you for your yeses. Now you're going to ask me, but what about YouTube videos? Go watch them. But let me ask you, have you executed what these guys on YouTube are telling you? Have you executed it? Because I have done some research on them just to prove a point. This is what's happening on YouTube. You see that many of them are showing you that they're making money, right? Forex, options, stocks, cryptocurrency, whatever. And they're showing you a method for free. And they're showing you a demonstration of their method that makes them money. But you have not asked a critical question. And the question is this: hey, Joe, you seem to be a full-time guy doing Forex trading. Why are you showing me results that spans a whopping 1 day? Why are you showing me results of success spanning 1 week? Now, don't you do this for a living? If you do this for a living, why can't you show me your annual Forex trading results? 1 year, not 1 week. I can't survive on 1 week's pay. Can you? I can't. But why do you accept 1 week results then? Why do you accept results of a single trade demonstration, which is called positive bias? So obviously they're going to show you a trade that make money using their method after they confirm it make money. Yes? Why are they not showing you 1 year results? Let me give you the answer. Number one, there's no such thing as a humble trader. There's no such thing as a humble entrepreneur. If they have it, they will show it. Trust me, they're dying to show it to you. If they're not showing it to you, there's only one reason. Why? The reason is because they're not consistent enough to show it to you, or they're too embarrassed with their biggest loss to want to show you 1 year results. So they show you snapshots. Friends, this is the biggest trick in the book, but you fall for it over and over and over and over again. You look at partial results. Look here, in the real world out there, in the Bloombergs of the world, no financial institutions, no funds that are publicly traded that you can buy over the counter or whatever, that has less than 3-year track record. 3 years. They need a minimum of 3 years track record to show up on Bloomberg. And that's the reason why when you look at the 3-year track record, the average returns are between 6% maybe, 9%, 12%. But you guys are thinking, I can beat the system because this sucker on Facebook or YouTube showing me amazing results. Yes, he is showing you amazing results. He's showing you his system works, but only when it works. So it works when it works, and it doesn't work. When it doesn't work, they disappear. They say, sorry, I've been busy with my family. I've been busy trying to figure out how to do all these things. So my point to you is this: as much as you want to know what works, you need to also understand what doesn't work. And with that, I'm going to contextualize again my training with you. And let's start with this: fatigue. It's not okay today just to go out there and put together a Facebook ad. That kind of looks like this, And people say, you know what? I know how to run Facebook ads. Well, that's not my question. My question is, are you profitable? Why? Because, not to be mean, not to be rude, my grandmother knows how to put together Facebook ads. You can go to YouTube to put together Facebook ads. But that's not the point. The point is to do what? See, now I can refer and start scrolling without writing again. You need to create financial value. Your ads need to be profitable. So the real skill that you need to acquire is not to run Facebook ads. It's not to set up Facebook ads. It's to understand how to leverage Facebook advertising, structure it to target the right people. I'm going to start my lesson right now, right? On Facebook ads or any kind of advertising. There are 3 rights that we need to figure out. Right, right, right. It sounds easier than the execution. So let's start with the fundamentals, my friends. And this is not just Facebook ads. Okay, this is any kind of paid advertising. And that's why I like you to understand the fundamentals. The first one is the right offer. Honestly, easier said than done, right? You need to have something of value, something ideally with a UVP. What's a UVP? A unique value proposition. With a quality that your competitors hopefully do not have. Because if you don't have a UVP and you're marketing something without a UVP, unique value proposition, you are now marketing a Me Too product. And good luck to you if you want to do that, because your marketing just became more difficult. So what's the first skill of a marketer? Let me give you the real lowdown. I don't market everything that comes by me. I'm extremely selective. Why? Because I know these rules. If I am tasked to promote junk, my marketing in all likelihood will fail before I even started. That's one of the reasons why I don't do agency work. It's not that it's bad. It's not that you cannot make a living. You can do all these things. But let me ask you a question. You're going to do agency work. Are you qualifying your customer? Are you qualifying your customers' products and services? Are their products and services able to value add to humanity? Do they have a functional purpose? Are they fairly differentiated? How's their price value? What is their unique value proposition? You see, the problem with a lot of people and failed digital entrepreneurs, failed digital marketers is that they just want to do the marketing and they want to skip the entire entrepreneurship path. It's like, screw the MBA and screw the business side. Let me just learn how to run ads. You could, but what ads you're running, what products and services you're marketing matters. Friends, don't go out there and start marketing mediocre products because your marketing becomes more difficult. And as a beginner, you're going to be struggling with the Facebook ads interface, Facebook ad support, just navigating business suite on Facebook will already tie you down. And the problem with that is that now you start focusing on executing. It's like building a website, you feel so accomplished, don't you? But if your website was not designed and configured for organic traffic, which is a skill called search engine optimization, your website will have no visibility. You can have spent 1,000 hours on building that website. No one knows your website exists. So I never built websites without applying best practice SEO, search engine optimization. SEO comes first. Website building comes next. Get your sequence right. So Facebook ad and Facebook advertising has never been about just setting things up. It's about aligning the 3 rights. And the first right is to understand that if you promote junk, you can be the best marketer, you will still crap out and fail. In fact, a more important skill, as I said, is to only focus on the right offer. Understand what you're marketing. Ask yourself, what is this product and service? What is the price value? What is the brand level? How does it compare to competitors? Friends, today it's so difficult or even impossible to try to market something that you're not even doing competitive research. You need to know your competitive landscape. Then you know your pricing, you know your marketing strategy, and your job is to beat them at their game. But you cannot tell me, for example, that your product has a UVP, unique value proposition, without understanding your competition. Are you guys following me? Because then I'm going to ask you, how do you know it's unique? Like you say, you know what? What's unique about our products, about our companies that we offer free delivery? Let me ask you, how do you know your competitors are not offering free delivery? Well, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. That's our UVP. How do you know your competitors are not offering a 90-day money-back guarantee? So an offer is not a standalone. You need to look at the industry. You need to look at the competitive landscape. And you need to ask yourself, does my offer stand out in this marketplace? Next, your next challenge is the right audience. And this is where many people get suckered. Forgive me if you get offended with the word suckered, but that's what happens. Especially when you're doing Facebook advertising. Because to understand how to not get suckered, you need to understand the fundamental lesson in English language between interest, which is what you have as a tool in Facebook to identify audiences. We can look into this later on. So in Facebook, you can target people who are interested in swimming, people interested in golf, people interested in aviation. You get the point, interest. But let me tell you, in the marketing world, from where I came from, which is where Simon Leong came from, which is the Google channel 15 years ago or more, we were